Hello, you're on Dysfunctional Radio.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, this is the awesome Rachel Reilly, winner of Big Brother.
Oh my God, Rachel! Rachel, I love Rachel.
You loved? She's still alive.
When she was on the show, I loved her. She was one of my favorite house guests. Her and, of course her and Brendan. And how's your little one? I heard you had a baby.
Oh my God, she's so good. We did have a baby. She's 2 years old now. It's crazy.
Just
love babies.
Can you imagine a few years ago you were thinking about signing up for a TV show and then all of it comes from it. Now you got a kid. It's amazing how stuff turns.
I would have never predicted this in a million years.
So tell me, are you watching Celebrity Big Brother?
Of course. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Did you watch the first episode?
Yeah, they were sitting outside, Denise, in the
audience.
Yeah, not in the audience, in the little where the first contest was.
Oh no, I missed that.
Yeah. See, my wife pays no attention. Let me ask you. I don't know. You probably won't agree with me with this because you obviously you guys are connected to the show. But doesn't it annoy the hell out of you that the last two people wanted to leave and it didn't give the house guests an opportunity to make a move what they should have, and they just let the two people leave out of choice, and now they didn't make any game move?
Yes and no. It annoys me a little bit, but by the same token, I get it. And this is the thing. When you have a bunch of celebrities you put in the house, I kind of expected them to want to go home. Mm-hmm. Somehow they didn't self-evict.
Yeah.
and Metta lasted the whole time, and he's been wanting to go.
Yeah, he wanted to go the second he arrived.
Hey, he's got a beautiful life.
I get it, but I wish Shannon could have stayed in the house for an extra week since Metta wanted to go.
Yeah, when I first heard they were doing, I come from England, and they've done Celebrity Big Brother in England for a long time.
Every year.
Yeah, the first thing you think is, I'm like, am I even going to know who half these people are? And I was right. I knew 4 of the people. I didn't know the other people. I guess I don't watch enough reality TV show. I guess
I know, because I thought it was such a good cast this season. I thought they did such a good job with how they got such a variety of people and personalities. I was really into it.
I love Ross. I just think he's.
Oh, I do too.
He is. I just love watching him. He cracks me up.
I think Shannon was like the Cody of Celebrity Big Brother. She went for the big move and it bombed.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm really sad that she went, because I would have loved to have seen her go far.
She played that game right from the second she walked in the house.
But she also played her emotions too much, I think. Yeah.
It was nice to actually see. So go ahead.
I was going to say, I think her big flaw was that she was too obvious about playing, and I think that it made the people like Ross nervous.
It was an interesting contradiction between Metta and Rachel, because not Rachel, I'm sorry, and Shannon.
Keisha.
Shannon, yeah, I know. Shannon knew the game and started playing it right away. Metta didn't even know what a backdoor was.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
or the first vote, when he voted somebody, he actually wanted the opposite person out, and he voted them thinking that he was
voting for people to stay.
I know, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought that was really great.
But it is kind of cool that they got into actually playing the game, But I mean, you can tell us
Absolutely.
more than they can. How they said, one of the comments they said is how boring it is. How is it being in? I'm sure you've been asked this a million times. How is it being in that house 24 hours a day?
And it's different for us because they have a lot more excitement because they're having a competition every 3 days. We're there for a week without anything going on, so it is really, really, really boring.
No wonder
you have to
why
make
you
up
connected
games.
somebody.
What?
I said, no wonder why you connected up with somebody.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
you
have nothing else to do in that house,
Yeah, I've watched some of the feeds, and I'm like, there's people that will sit there the whole 24 hours watching you guys being bored.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I watch the feeds too. But then you can only handle so much feeds. It's like you have to have something going on the feeds for it to be exciting.
Right.
True.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sit and watch
you
them
guys
just
were-
like
you
hang
guys-
and drink and talk around. It's pretty boring.
These guys are the celebrities are in their 21 days or 20 days, right? And these guys are in 90.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. So I think
Oh my
that's the big
God.
difference. They're in there for 20 days, and they have a lot of interesting conversations, whereas we're in there for, like, I was in 76 days both times, and, you know, these people are not as interesting as Omarosa, to say the least.
So what
Yeah, she's a real
how did
character.
you come to decide to audition? How did that all happen?
I went to an open call in Las Vegas because I was a big fan and I wanted to win the money. And then the rest is history, as they say. I got cast. I didn't think I would, but it was just one audition after the other after another, and I kept going for it.
That's awesome, man.
Now your sister also, correct?
Yeah. So
She was on.
she did Big Brother 15.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a lot easier for her. I just called the casting director in production. And I said, hey, my sister wants to do the show. Is that cool? And they said, sure, let's put it on this season.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
That is
a lot
cool.
better than going through
Yeah.
40 interviews.
Yeah, exactly.
And
It's pretty easy.
Cody and Jessica won the Amazing Race. You guys did that as well.
Yeah, we did. We did it twice, and it was so fun to see another team from Big Brother actually win the thing because, my goodness, I thought it would never happen.
Especially when that last contest was to build that plane with the different logos on it. If you looked at the cross section of the people doing that, would you have said Jessica's going to be the one that solves this?
I mean, you know, thinking that, I wouldn't, but then knowing her, I just know that she is, like, very meticulous. So it's like, yeah, if it was, like, maybe a calculus problem, she wouldn't have gotten it. But I know, like, she was studying that game the whole time. So I'm not surprised that she did it. But I am surprised, like, Cody, I thought he was going to have a heart attack watching her do it. And I was like, we went to their finale party. And I was like, bro, you won it for that. You guys won it. You were the one that did it. And I was like, I mean, he helped, I guess.
Yeah, I was really happy that they won.
I thought it was kind of fun that they didn't really get along with the other people. It was kind of like Big Brother. They were kind of like, they weren't all helping each other. You know, Cody and Jessica weren't being helped by anyone. And at the end of it, you even though he won, you could see on Cody's face.
Yeah, I mean, Cody's expressions on his face throughout
Cody
this
hated
whole...
the other people.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
he never hid how he
Yeah,
felt.
I think these competitions will do that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard Metta say that when someone was talking to him on the feed about being on the show, he said, I wanted to be on Amazing Race, not this show.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he said that. As a matter of fact, I'm actually surprised that he realized it once he was on Big Brother. He was probably like, wait, I thought I signed up for Survivor. I don't get it.
Yeah, exactly. So are there any plans? I mean, like, obviously, if something's going on, you probably can't say, but are there any plans for a comeback into reality TV for you guys?
Yeah, so this summer, Brendan and I will be on a show, and
Ooh.
we can't say what yet, but I
Okay.
can tease it and let you know that it'll be all over social media.
Oh, wow. Now we're excited.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy.
You know,
Crazy good. Crazy good.
yeah.
Oh, God.
I was reading, you know, your background and stuff. You know, you were nominated 5 times and you still won. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it was a long time ago, and it was such a crazy adventure that we've been on in the past, like, oh my God, 10 years almost. So it feels like it's I don't know, it feels like a fairy tale at this point.
Aw.
Well, yeah, I mean, getting together and having a kid with someone from Big Brother. Do you know that there's a Big Brother, I want to say it's Norway, but there was actually a kid born in the house?
Really? That's
Yeah.
amazing. I did not know that.
Yeah, I think it was. I was reading about one where the Big Brother show just goes on forever, and people come and go from it. They don't have.
That's great.
Yeah, they don't have a season. They just keep going. So I mean, that's kind of strange.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that would be really interesting. I think I would like to see that on network out here. I think that people would really get into it. The only thing is like, where is the game though? You know, because at that point, you're just watching people live their life in a house, right?
They did this one experiment where they took, I think this guy was Japanese, and they put him in a room completely naked. All he had was a pillow, I think it was, and he had a big rack of magazines. And he had to stay in this house, in this room, sorry, until he won $1,500 in prizes from the magazines.
Weird.
And
How do you win the prizes from the magazines?
Just competitions.
Like call-in or something?
No, competitions in the magazines where you mail it in. And when I think it took.
How the hell?
I think it was like a year he
Oh
was
my
in there.
God.
And when he got out, the whole of Japan knew who he was.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
for $1,500 in prizes.
Yeah. Well, no, I think that was just the what he had to do before they
what
let
are
him
your
in.
chances?
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Oh my God,
I love it.
that is crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
So, what are you guys up to like now? Like, what do you use?
Well, they got that show coming up. They said.
Well, I know that.
Yeah,
but,
so
like everyday
Brennan,
life.
my husband, is a doctor at UCLA. He
Ooh.
does lung cancer research,
Aw.
and he's working there. And then I work in casting, and I also do entertainment. You know, whenever I can.
Well, that's awesome.
That
and
is
I'm a mom.
great.
And
And of course, being a mom, mom's a full-time job alone.
girl, a toddler is a full-time job. That is true.
Yeah. Aw.
I just looked up that TV show with the Japanese guy. He had to win sweepstakes out of magazines before he could get out.
That's
Oh,
great.
he had to win 1,000,000 yen.
Or
So
$10,000
before he could leave. It took him 15 months to win it.
Gosh,
Can you imagine?
that's crazy.
I would shoot myself. There would no way
Yeah,
could I
literally.
stay in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just in a room naked.
yeah, in a
Yeah.
room naked.
You see the picture, baby? Look.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh,
With tons of
Poor guy.
magazines around him, just trying to win sweepstakes.
So, Rachel, what
hopefully
was...
at least he was eye candy.
yeah, right? I don't know.
When he came out with like a massive haircut and a massive beard because they didn't let him...
Oh, no. He needs... Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not appealing at all.
Yeah, you should look him up. His name is Nasubi. Nasubi.
Nasubi, the naked eggplant man.
Yeah. I don't know why they called him that. But yeah. So tell me what your worst experience since like the Big Brother house was, other than being a lot of boredom. I mean, there's got to be something that stands out to you where you're like, what the hell am I doing?
I think the worst part is that you get in a lot of fights with people. It's great TV, but in the end, it really takes a toll on your heart. I just think getting in a fight with that many people all the time and having people backstab you and stuff like that, it just, I think that's probably the hardest part.
I mean, did you come out of it and said, okay, all that stuff was in the house, it was a game, let me be friends with these people? Or do you have people that like, I'm not dealing with this person just because?
Well, I came out and I'm friends with everyone.
Oh,
I
good
think
for
I
you.
probably keep in touch with the most people from like most of the seasons. I I just was at Cody and Jessica's finale party, for Amazing Race, and I think I try to keep in touch with everyone, and I've been doing interviews almost every season except for my sisters. So I think that really, also put me kind of in that position to be friends with people.
Aw.
Well, that's good because a lot of people would take it personal and they're like, I'm never talking to that person ever again. They don't get it's a game.
Right, exactly.
So if your kid wanted to be in Big Brother like 20 years from now, would you say yes?
Yeah, of course. I would totally tell her to do it. I would be all about it. I hope she does do it. I hope she wins.
Of course.
I hope she goes against the other Big Brother babies.
That's one thing they've never had. They've never had a mother and daughter secret thing in the show, right? They've had brothers and sisters. Have they? They've never
had
had
a father-daughter.
Oh, that's right. What's his name?
Dick and Danielle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they won't even
But
talk.
you never know.
Yeah, Rachel's hinting to something there. So.
Yeah. But I would definitely love for her to do it. I would love for her to have that experience.
Yeah, I think that would be fun because you can't really explain it to her. You know what I mean? You can.
Right.
How did you come about her name?
Yeah, how did you pick her
I'm
name?
just looking at her name. Such a beautiful name.
Oh, thanks, Adora. Well, we were in the hospital and they gave us like 10 minutes and they were like, okay, you guys have, 10 minutes and we're coming back. You have to pick out the name. And Brendan wanted to meet her before we named her.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Like, you don't think in that time,
Right.
especially on the spot. But we're like, she's adorable. We adore her. And Brennan is Hispanic, so we wanted to name her a Hispanic name. And we came up with Adora. And then Borealis was because I'm obsessed with the Aurora Borealis. I love everything about the Aurora Borealis.
Gotcha. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
That's pretty.
So we named her. So we named her Adora Borealis instead of Aurora.
It's a beautiful name. Beautiful.
Thank you.
You know what's gonna happen now is like when we picked our daughter named Caitlin, there wasn't very many Caitlins, but like a year later, it was the #1 name.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I know. I am lucky because Adora is such a unique name. There's not very many Adoras right now, but I'm sure it'll be gain popularity. All these names do, right?
Well, you know what? Next time you see an Adora in the news, it's going to be because of Rachel and Brendan from Big Brother. They created this name.
Oh, I hope so.
All right. It's been awesome talking to you, Rachel. I don't want to keep you on the phone too long.
Thank you, guys. Okay, no worries. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Time to chat.
Yeah, we appreciate your time. As I said, I don't want to make it because we can keep people on the phone for hours. Trust me. You know?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And best of luck in your new adventure.
Yeah, and we can't wait to see what that is.
Can't wait.
But, we'll stay in touch with you, and then if anything cool happens, we can chase you up again, and you can fill us in once you announce the secret show.
Okay, perfect. Sounds great. I can't wait.
All right, you take care now.
Thanks a lot,
Rachel.
Appreciate talking to you.
You guys too. Bye.
Bye-bye.